everybody, welcome back. This is Super Dave back on Beat the Ark Ascended, and well, last video we tamed up this guy. Still waiting on a couple of levels, but I think what I might have planned. Of course, my houseboat hasn't loaded in. Gotta love that. But like I was saying, what I have planned today is probably go and tame a bunch of creatures of what I want to do. So I'm going to go on a bit of a taming spree. There we go. Let's see. Corner jump. Nice. Alright, let's see here. Now, can I also make a few other things while I'm at it? How about any stone? Do I have any stone? I have stone somewhere. Not a ton, but we'll go ahead and pull that. That way we can get more spark powder up and going. Also go ahead and put these seeds in here. They'll probably spoil, but just that. Alright. Yeah, the last video was actually pretty easy, or at least it went really well, we'll just say that. Probably what I could do. Maybe if I could hit up a, oh, there's a level. Explorer note. In fact, there should be one up over here. A white drop coming down. A collar should be over here somewhere. Be a little bit further up. Must be over here. I see some ruins. That's probably it right there. Yep.
Fairly unremarkable by the island standards, Oncorhynchus grexlamia is a generally passive fish. Its main form of protection is swimming in a large school. Oncorhynchus does not like conflict, and generally swims away from anything larger than itself at very high speeds. Once provoked, however, Oncorhynchus becomes quite aggressive, along with its nearby brethren. It locks onto its prey with its long saber teeth and begins draining the creature's blood. This loss of blood is not too dangerous alone, but when a school of Oncorhynchus attack at once, their target quickly loses speed and stamina from blood loss, drowning if it cannot breathe underwater. Like many of the smaller fish found on or around the island, Oncorhynchus cannot be tamed, but it is often herded and harvested for its resources. In particular, certain cuts of Oncorhynchus meat are considered to have superb quality and are often referred to as prime fish, used for specific high-end concoctions and taming the island's many piscivorous creatures.
I'll take that all. Alright, so we got that going. So, yeah, I still like 2 levels. Almost overjumped it again. Alright, oh, not the meat. Alright. Still waiting on more of this stuff. Craft up. And you got a ton of flint on you. Let's see here. Alright, so my leveling isn't going up as high as I thought it would be. Just put you over here. Let's use some of this. Okay, 18 more. Still not enough. I wonder, maybe let's make a few structures. Okay, well there's one. So we need one more. Well, let's make up a couple of structures while we have this explorer note up on us. See if we can make a few foundations. Make 8. Alright, yeah, that should do us right there. Yep. Jumped a little too early. Alright, now let's get that last level. Stamina. Alright. Yeah, it's in my inventory, okay. Where are you? Right there. Alright, I should have known I was going to do that. Alright. Other side. Might end up just putting these guys up, honestly. You you got a couple of 5 levels on you. We'll start with stamina. Alright, let's give horse a little spin. Trying to think. Let's do that. Oh, we got a couple more levels. Okay. Alright, so things I'm planning on taming, or would like to tame during this little taming spree, despite it being dark. I want to tame up a Doedicurus. I also want to tame up a beaver, maybe a high level Anki if possible, possibly even a saber. There's a beaver right here. Now, if we're going to tame up a beaver, not that one though, we're going to need a trap, and we're also going to need narcotics. Yeah. Let's just kind of just go around looking for something. A Doedicurus we can just bring to kind of near the base and just tame it, because Ankis don't move fast, so they're not too bad to tame. All right, let's kind of just head in this direction. Maybe we'll look for a Doedicurus first, and then move our way to other things after. Of course, we could use this guy for metal runs as well. That'll be helpful. Too bad. I might just bring you guys back when it gets a bit brighter out, so I don't really like doing much on recording while it's still dark. Hey, there's a sheep. You don't have a baby. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, yeah, I'll just bring you guys back when it gets daytime. Hello, guys. I'm bringing you back. I was just, like, going around waiting for daytime to show up, and I did find this guy fighting a Carno while I was just flying around, a 135 Doedicurus. I'm probably just going to bring him back to the base. So... but yeah, I was just looking around. I did find a few things I want to tame so far. I'll show you another one later, but I'm going to go ahead and take this guy back and probably go ahead and knock him out. And yeah, I think the other thing I found is, I think off in this direction right over here, so. But, let's see. We also got a blue drop coming down. Blue or purple? Purple drop, okay. Not bad. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to... yeah, this is kind of in the redwood, so I might not check that out. I did see some dangerous stuff right down there earlier, so... yeah, I'll just have to keep an eye on my stamina. I'll probably have to put him down at least one more time before I get back to base. But yeah, finding this guy will be pretty helpful. I didn't really expect to find one right off the bat. First Doedicurus I actually saw, so not bad. Alright guys, I am back. Go ahead and put that level in later. Let me go ahead and start knocking this guy out. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Try to block your exit to the water. Alright, we got you knocked out. Guess get some of those arrows back. I'm probably going to need to make up some more arrows. Alright. Oops. That time I over jumped it. Let's see here. Just put that in there. Yeah, I hear the stupid ichthyornis out there. And we do have a Dodicarus saddle blueprint, so if we need to make that, we probably will. Let's see, what do we need? Some stone and a lot of hide. And we might just make a regular one to start off, so. Alright, let's see. Dodicarus is okay, not too bad. Alright, so I think another... I do want to, while I'm here... See, how many narcotics do I have? Alright, so... Of course, would I have enough arrows? See if I can Make up a few more arrows as well. Or no, I could probably make up some, at least the remaining. Well, make about 24. That way I have a full 100. 2, 3, 4. Maybe that might work. Alright. Yeah, so we're going to need a wood gatherer. Even though we do have the stego. But I would like one that has wood, or you know, the weight reduction to the wood. Do I have a beaver here? Is this that same one I looked at earlier? No. 55, but at least want something like a level 100 or better. Yeah. That one there, I think that's probably level 25. Let me see. Okay, the Dodicarus is dropping in torpor a little bit. Might just go up the river some. There we go. Honestly, that might be the last time I need to pump him with some narcotics. We'll see. Might not, but basically pumped him with about 100 narco berries. Alright, so looking for berry, or well, not beavers. Let me just double check. I think this is the level. Okay, 100. That could actually be good. Now, part of me wants to probably put that guy into a trap, honestly. I'll just make the trap right over here. Probably, maybe right here. This is pretty flat. Alright, and then doorways facing in, but that's okay. Alright. Alright, cool. Just get this guy, not that. Well, there we go. Just pretend like you're going to steal from his beaver dam. Alright, Dodicarus is right there. Alright, let's make sure. Okay, you're in. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and get you. Let's get you tamed up. All right. Oh, he moved. I don't want to get a few headshots here. Oh, ouch. No. Thought I had you on passive. You also have a baby, so that baby will probably teleport to the parent. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, we got him knocked out. I do have berries. Berries isn't the most ideal thing to tame a beaver, but let's go ahead and let's see. Just put some of that in there. Carefree. Guess that probably explains why you didn't really aggro too much. We'll see in it. Because it says it has a baby, but sometimes the baby will teleport to the parent, especially if you dragged it far away from it. So, I don't know, we'll see. I guess while I'm waiting, let's take a look at the Doedicurus' stats. Let's see. Decent weight. I think its highest stat is weight. That's not bad. Melee is pretty decent. Health is okay. Usually Doedicurus has pretty good health anyways. 7.5. Okay. That's not too bad then. But yeah, Beaver's torpor does drain pretty fast. We'll have to keep an eye on that. I'll probably pump him with some narco berries and probably a stack of 48 once he gets about down to probably 1,000. So yeah, your torpor is down pretty good now, but I have all that stuff on you, so let's just go ahead and pump you with 150 narco berries and then probably the rest of the narcotics, maybe. Not all the narcotics, but the 48. Yeah, your torpidity will probably not. That'll work. We still have 91. I might just top that off with 100. You know what? I will probably put that in there just in case, but should be good. Let's go ahead and it's This guy's like a lime green or a mint green and a dark green, for like forest green. That's nice. Yep, we shouldn't be in a massive need for stone anymore. Didn't notice how much I harvested there. Almost 200 for that hit. Not bad. We'll just get you filled up with stone as much as we can. Level up weight right now. Yeah, 5,500 for health is really good. And they do get a weight reduction on stone. Really good percentage of it. So the full stack is 12.5 on his and 50 on mine. So I want to say it's 75%, almost 80% reduction, so that's not too bad. And just the more you level up on weight means more stone he can carry. Let's see how much damage you can do. 108, that's really good. But Dillo, I'm green enough, so. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to pick you up. Probably just take you to the base. Let's check your torpor. Still going up, so that's good. As long as it's going up, you're good. And I want this Dillo carcass here. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna like double check to make sure this guy is I don't really care about the Pego, okay? Alright, we are good. Yep, still going up. Hermione thinks I could probably go get the other thing I need to get. Alright guys, right there is what I'm after. Not the trike that just walked in the way, but the Megalosaurus, or Megaloceros, however you want to pronounce it. Alright, yeah, come over here. 135, so not bad. And the beaver is tamed up, so I'll be sure to pick him up before I start, you know, tranking this guy. But yeah, these guys are really good. It's also a pretty good traveling mount. They're pretty fast, and the males they could gather up a ton of thatch, so they're good at thatch gathering. So all right, see if we can get you into the trap and then knock this guy out. Got you in the trap. Not bad. Go ahead and here's my pickup gun. All right. Let's go ahead and get you knocked out. Oh, you moved. Okay, cool. Okay, maybe it might have gone down in one bola. We'll see. I mean, not that bad. Alright, see, your stats, well, your melee is kind of crap, but actually you have pretty good points in health and weight, which is decent. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and try to harvest up some wood while we're waiting on the Megalosaurus to tame up. Which did take its first bite. And I don't believe their stamina goes down super fast. I still might need to keep an eye on it, but they're pretty good, pretty fast swimmers, so. Now, of course, the only issue with a beaver whenever it harvests wood, if there are bushes near it, it will harvest up berries, which it's actually a pretty decent berry gatherer too, so. We'll have to keep an eye on that. See right there. See, we're already way down because of the berries. I think it's, yeah, it's like a 50% weight reduction for wood. Mammoth would be better. I think their weight reduction's like far better than the beaver, but now beaver's probably the easiest thing to tame right now. Oh, Megaloceros is about a quarter of the way tamed. So we can do a little bit of wood gathering, but it's still a bit more, slightly more efficient than Stego. The Stego doesn't have any weight reduction, so. Alright guys, I'm back. Well, these Ichthyornises keep killing my dodos, so I think I might eventually start moving soon. Even though it's kind of cool having a houseboat, I need to go somewhere more inland from these guys. So, alright, so I've made up a saddle. And get you. Let's go ahead and get you out of there with this. Right. How does your stats look? Pretty balanced. Has pretty, well, its highest stat is of course food, but stamina is not too bad. Alright, let's go ahead and give you a check here. Go ahead and level up your... These guys have a pretty insane jump, I'll tell you that much. Look at that. Think. Yeah, they don't harvest berries, unfortunately. That's a really cool looking dimorph. Alright, let's go ahead and check these trees out here. We probably have a pretty decent amount of thatch. I mean, they're not the best thatch gatherers, but they are quick at doing it. So if you could just find like a massive line of trees and you just run them down, get tons of thatch that way. I'm going to go ahead and throw the wood. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and bring this guy back to the base. Do have probably a couple levels. Yep. For him, I'm just going to give health for the moment. Alright, so got that. Well, we got a little trap here we can always utilize if we need to. But yeah, I think it probably will be moving to a more permanent base since we got our utility dinos. But yeah, we got our Megalosaurus, we got a beaver, and a Doedicurus, and plus we also have the Anki, so we are good on utility dinos, and plus the Stego also harvests some wood and thatch too, so we have a whole bunch of them. So if you want to give any name suggestions for the beaver, Doedicurus, or the Megalosaurus, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below. That'll probably be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.